Yep, there it is. I'm live at 640 by 360 at 30 frames per second. Should have knocked my bit rate down. So, I've been watching Connor Betts. I kind of feel like I'm a little bit ahead of the news, and they're playing catch up because I made a prediction. When I go over there on Street View and I go on Google Earth and I look at where the car's at and I look at where the bar's at, I look at where a couple bars are. Newcomb's, Blind Bob's, and Ned Pepper's. And I look at what time it was. 1 o'clock in the morning. I made a prediction right there that this is not a mass murder, like some crazy guy who goes into the mall and just starts shooting people as some kind of protest for how he's been stomped on all his life, or the world is not going his way. I don't think that's the case here. No political motivation, I don't think. I think there might be some racial, which the television says no racial. But I think there might be some racial. And the more that comes out, the more I'm like, man, this fits my story. So I think, what I think was that Connor and his buddy, I can't remember his name, the guy with the long hair and the beard, kind of a reddish brown hair, pretty tall guy. Connor and him and Connor's little sister, I can't remember, I need to look her name up, but I just call her little sister, came into the bar all at the same time about 11 o'clock. And just before 1 o'clock, Connor left the bar and went and got his gun and came back and started shooting at a group of people. He didn't just randomly send bullets all up and down the street. He specifically shot at, you can see when you look at the drone footage where the most blood is. It's one group. And we know that he shot his sister and he shot his alleged sister's black boyfriend, the guy with the long hair. I should remember his name. Mc something. Thomas Mc. Anyway, you know, I'll go look up these names. We know, I can picture the faces in my head. So he didn't just pick out a random place in the line to start shooting people. And it's not even a line. It's 1 o'clock in the morning. It's people coming out of the bar and associating on the sidewalk, smoking cigarettes or whatever. Lots of people outside the bar. But the group that he shot at was the group that his sister and her boyfriend was in. We know when he came in the bar, she was not with her boyfriend. So this bullshit about him giving her boyfriend a ride to the bar, unless her boyfriend is the big gnarly guy with the beard and stuff, which they don't look like they're being very boyfriend girlfriendish to me. And from looking on Facebook at Thomas's, searching Thomas's name on Facebook, you come up with Um, that was her boyfriend that she met at the club that she was standing in line with when Connor shot the group of people around him and her. There was like four trainers. Four of them were like trainers. That Saeed guy's huge, the cancer guy. But a lot of people shot right around there. And then, you got lots of, I don't know, I guess there's 27. Some of them were probably, sounds like 4 shots on the way just getting through the alley over by Blind Bob's and Newcomb's just to get to 5th Street. So there it is. That's my prediction. I think he took his sister to the bar. He got pissed off about maybe he seen her kissing this black, long hair, black forklift driver guy Thomas, and he just got pissed off and went and got his gun, and he talked about killing his sister before. He just got too much alcohol in him and who knows what else with the people that he was hanging around with. I could mention some things that other people have mentioned, but kind of what goes with the heavy metal porno grind music. It's just community in general, you can only imagine. So that's about all I got to say. So I haven't really even looked to see if I got a chat. I just have spent a lot of time kind of looking into this, and I know Swag was talking about Stephen Avery, and I'm like, dude, they made the decision on Stephen Avery like years ago. I didn't say this, but like 4 years ago or something. That guy ain't getting out. I remember watching that girl every damn day with all the new stuff, trying to get him out. And I think she gave up. I don't even know what her name is. But this is so much more interesting than Stephen Avery. Man, this has... The guy was carrying a gun for Antifa. Alright, he plays in a porn grind... He sings in a porn grind band. And he dresses in a white dress with a black ski mask over his head. Dances around with this other guy with a black ski mask with a red flower dress on. Alright. At the same time, he carries guns to Antifa events where you have counter Antifa. I don't know what the left-right demonstrations. On the left, he would be one of the gun toters. So, I got no mind. It doesn't look like I do. I got no mind. Maybe I do. I don't know why it doesn't bounce. Let's turn it off. So, I wonder where I'm live streaming to. If I am live streaming. I could always just cut it right here. Oh, I don't even have a browser on. I don't have a browser on. Browser on, browser up, browser. So, what else about him? His girlfriend says he's got mental. He's got a depression. just about had enough of this crap. Why is my computer putting? There it is. About to get mad at it. Get mad. Get a gun and just shoot the computer. I'm gonna shoot that computer and shoot that wall. You know, he didn't shoot. He wasn't known for shooting walls, though. So you guys can feel happy about that. Alright, gotta wait on my stupid computer. I got 2 browsers open? Oh my lord. Page unresponsive. Do you want to wait? Where'd that go? What's going on here? I think it just made up. It just did whatever the hell it wanted to do. It didn't even listen to me say, wait. It just right out of there. Oh. It's loading the events page. When you're finished. Oh, it looks. I spelled Dayton wrong. Damn it. I'm gonna redo this, I think. But I might just leave this up if it actually even works. My computer's like running slow as a snail. They're gonna call me a damn turtle jockey. Riding in a turtle race here. Can you picture me on top of a snail racing other guys? On top of snails coming out of the starting gate? Riding in a turtle race here. Well, I guess my sound is, I can sure hear my fan in the background. 2 people watching. Hi, Jinx. Hello, Awesome Hooker. I've been over here. I just started talking and, you know, teens running around Canada. There are 2 teens running around Canada. Hey, meow. You okay, Jeff? Yeah, I'm okay. I just want to make my prediction. That's all. I spelled Dayton wrong, though. I need to, hey, I got 5 people watching. I gotta fix that Dayton. I hope I can fix that. Man, I got so many. I might fire up a, you know, if anybody was interested, I'd probably fire up a share screen and start going through my history of videos that I've been chasing this guy around. Because I'm like, how do you push save here? Save? New way to upload. Oh, what is that? Go away, thing. Not you guys. This thing. I want another picture. Okay, anyway. Maybe that'll fix the title. Dang it. Fix the title. I can't have it say Dayton. Dayton, there we go. I got it. Yeah, hi Jinx. Hi Awesome Hooker. So uh-oh, is it buffering? Super hugs. Thank you. So I'm really freaked out on this story about this guy in Dayton. Dayton, Ohio has crazy people. I know some crazy people, some crazy YouTubers from says it's buffering on my end. Crazy YouTubers from Toledo, Ohio. So you know where, Carl, you know where Blind Bob's is. Have you ever been in Blind Bob's, Carl? There's a big difference between Blind Bob's bar and Ned Pepper's bar. I pulled up, I have a picture. Look at this. This is Blind Bob's. I'll show a picture. I don't know why. You played shows that, really. So Blind Bob's has all kinds of music. A large venue of music. But the crowd at Blind Bob's is so much different. How would I get this? Let's see. I got it. I clipped a picture of it's a bro bar. It's like the difference between a rock and roll band bar and a disco. In my days, that would have been a rock and roll bar and a disco bar, and the two crowds do not mix well. And they're not telling us this on the news. They're not pointing this out on the news. Totally, exactly. So you see, if you look, his sister and the guy he went into Ned Pepper's with at 11 o'clock, they did not look like a bro crowd. They look like a Bob's crowd. And of course, if you know the kind of music that he listens to, you're like, yeah, what the fuck is this guy doing in Ned Pepper's in the first place? Yeah. Don't you think they're hiding this shit? It just... Oh, I get my... I don't know if it says on my end that I'm buffering. I might be. I don't know what's going on. I probably need to reload it, but... Sounds like it. He was at the wrong bar. That reputation of, like, bouncers beating up white guys. A reputation of people who work out at gyms a lot, hang out with a mixed black-white crowd. They don't listen to rock and roll. Ever been to the Tumbleweed? No, I've never been to any of these places. I'm just searching through videos, and I've watched multiple bands playing in Bob's. They're on YouTube. If you look hard enough, you can find them. And, well, you don't have to look real hard. But I've also looked at videos inside of and around Ned Pepper's. And I can just see. I just totally see the difference in the two crowds. I don't even have to be there. You have a good eye. When I'm not fucking around with the drama shit, I get on my Tobacco Road channel, and sometimes I find something like this, especially something that has a lot of videos, so I can analyze the videos, and then I can look for the backgrounds and kind of just get into some investigative stuff. Yeah. But not everything that comes along, you know. who's that Stewart race car driver? I've got videos of watching, analyzing how he ran over that 21-year-old kid, and Betsy, what's her name, shot the guy in Tulsa. Slow motioned all those and went through those, and also the other. But this is an interesting. Yeah, I thought this was an interesting story, especially because it seems like the media, most of the people are reporting out there are like totally not on the right track. They're trying to make it look like a mass murder. I think it's a mad murder. He was mad. He was mad because I think his sister met up with Thomas whatever his name is. I have to look it up. Thomas, the black dude, met up with her in the bar, and then they went out there on the sidewalk and were socializing, smoking cigarettes or whatever on the sidewalk with everybody else. And he didn't look like, he wasn't stumbling drunk or anything when he walked out the door, but apparently he was pissed at something, and those are the only people. That's the only group. That's not the only group, but that's the main group on the sidewalk that he shot at. He spent like 30 seconds shooting at one group of people. He didn't go up and down the street seeing how many people he could shoot. It was targeted at one group of people. He left the bar, got his gun, and came back and shot somebody because he was pissed off. Not because, 1 o'clock in the morning after hanging out with my sister in this bar and her black boyfriend, this sounds like a good time for me to just I think I'll do a random mass politically motivated Antifa shooting. No, this was vengeance. I think this was a vengeance. I think they're going to find out this was a vengeance. But they're also going to find out that he hangs out with crazy people who, are the kind of people who could actually do a random, shooting. He's a psychology major who studies serial killers or something. Or no, not serial killers, but mass murders. A lot of hangout happens on the sidewalks. There must have been 50 people run into the bar from the area that he shot that group of people. And that's like there's Ned Pepper's, and then there's that green building next door. And they were all those people were standing in front of Ned Pepper's and that green building. And then right at the end of the green building is where the largest group of people looks like it got shot, because there's just blood all over the sidewalk right there in that one spot. And so all those people were in between that spot and Ned Peppers, and you see them running in the door, and it's like a shitload of people must have been out on that sidewalk. And also right across the street, in the smoking area or where they have the hot dog stand, the alley in front of Blind Bob's and the Newcomb. You got people over there too. Probably his people. He's like we said, he's in the wrong bar. Food carts out there and stuff, right over there by Newcomb's. And that's where it sounds like he shot a couple people coming through there. And you hear the first 4 shots, and that's like him coming through there. I think he shot somebody over by the food cart, I'm not sure. You hear different things, but you hear 4 shots. And then it's a second or so before he gets out there in the middle of the street, picks out the crowd, the spot in the crowd he wants to shoot at, and then bam, you hear like about 30 shots go off. And then there's some popping off shots, and then you start hearing cop shots at him. It's pretty weird. Sounds like a typical night at the bars in college town. Yeah. That looks like a crazy little neighborhood. Get you a tattoo right there across the street from Ned Pepper's. Well, I just had to come on and do a video prediction, you know, talking a little bit about it. So it's like, if this all comes to be that this is not a mass shooting, this is a murder. This is one guy pissed at his sister and her boyfriend and whoever else is standing around there in that group that pissed me off. I'm drunk enough to kill them all, and I'll just do it. And then I'll just run through Ned's and out the back door and back over to my car. If I don't make it, well, I don't make those cops just happen to be in the right place, which of course they were where you would expect them to be, right there in that parking lot. So, and that was just fortunate. And at first I thought somebody had called them and tipped them off or something. Now I'm thinking, no, there's just, with that many people in that small area, you got to have cops right there. And just in case something like this happens, those cops have to be right there, in the area whenever you can't wait for a report to come in. They need to be on the scene all the time, just in case somebody, you see, like there's about 7 months ago, they threw this guy out of Ned Pepper's. There's a video on here. These bouncers did. And they get the guy out the door and get him on the ground, and it takes the cops about like 30 seconds to walk from across the street, come over and put handcuffs on him. The cops are there and ready to shoot somebody. What time did it happen? They went into the bar at 11 o'clock. Connor, his metalhead looking buddy, and his sister went in at 11 o'clock, and Connor left by himself at 1 o'clock. What happened to long-haired metalhead guy? I don't know. Where was Connor's little sister and her alleged black boyfriend shot? Out there in front of that green building, across the street from Newcomb's area, out the alley, Blind Bob's alleyway. Usually cops down there. They're down there. You don't even have to call them. They're just on scene. If you shoot somebody, they're right there ready to shoot you back. He almost got away. I mean, it was close. He had two cops shooting at him, and I think they were hitting him, or maybe they should. I don't know how they could miss him. But there's this one cop who came from across the street over by Newcomb's. Man, he was standing right in the middle of the street, shooting straight in towards Ned Pepper's doorway, and he was standing there, just plastered him. There was no, with that and the guy shooting him from the alleyway, the cops shooting him from the parking lot entrance that goes behind Ned Pepper's. Boom, he was on the ground, down and dead. Last time I was dating, so many dudes looked like they were in the Allman Brothers. I was gonna pull up this picture. I don't know. I don't know how. I haven't cut very many pictures. I did download some porno. What's it called? Porno grind. Where I think he's in the garage. I'm just dead sure that it's him. what's the band? The band or the album? Minstrel Munchies. Guy with the ring in his nose. Uh, Young dudes too. Yeah. Well, it's they got a big heavy metal community. Um, but I wonder if all right. I didn't think what I'm doing here. I need to add add what am I looking for? A media file, pictures. Oh, I need to drop this and add. What would I put this under? Oh, there's not very many pictures here, so I should be able to find it. Oh no, wrong directory. I think that it was. Seems like it was. Probably put it under Connor, maybe. Or Dayton. ABC Dayton. I bet I put it under Dayton. A, B, C, D. I didn't prepare for this. Like make a folder to do I need to. I'd like to. I'm thinking about it. Now I can't find him. Would I put it under? May I put it under Ned Peppers? That's what. Got a picture of LMN. There's a pictures of Megan. LMN. N. Come on. No, I didn't see it under Ned. Where did I put my stuff? Go back and search for it. Dayton. So here's one. This right here. This is on, I think it's like a web page or something like that. At Ned Peppers. If you go through this picture, which some of it's cut off here, I don't know why. White person, white person, white person, white person, white person, white person. They're all white except for there's a black girl right here. And there's a black girl right here. And a black girl right here who appears to be with this guy. And this black girl is with this guy. And this black girl seems to be with that black girl. The rest of them are all white. This is Ned Pepper's photo that's on their page. This is across the street from, I don't know if I have any other pictures, but if I had a picture like this that would be from Ned Pepper's, these people would be all different colors. A really mixed crowd. That's what I'm thinking. So, let's see. I'm going to remove that. The music scene there is great. Oh, if you go to this one page that, this one channel that I go to, it's all kind of music, and a lot of it is from Blind Bob's. Some of it is from other places, and it's not, most of it's not actually, it's not like heavy metal music. It's more, well, there's a lot of Celtic and, I don't know, other, kind of more folkish. A lot of guitars, people strumming guitars and singing, like acoustic not electric guitars. They're just sitting on a stool. Um, Sadly, not too diverse. Yep, there is not a diverse crowd in and looking at the taste and music of Connor, he's part of that not too diverse. So, see, that bar looks dumb as hell. The mural sucks. Is that in the bar? I don't. You want me to play an old video from Blind Bob's? I could. What kind would you like me to play? I'd have to look. Let's see if I got a browser open. Yeah, I got a browser open. Let me check my history. Probably get a copyright. I don't think I'd get a copyright on this shit. Alright, so what do I need to do? Find my history. And I'm going to have a slow browser, because I'm running two browsers. Take me a second. But sure, I'll play a video from Bob's. Do you want, what kind of music do you want? You want kind of a Celtic, you want acoustic guitar, you want heavy metal guitars? Because there's a wide variety of music that's played at Bob's. No disco. You're not going to find any disco at Bob's. So, but you know what kind. And I'm having a kind of, I can't see the sidebar because my computer's just a slow piece of crap, and it doesn't. I might have to like. Oh, I was watching Antifa's First Mass Killer. It's not Antifa's First Mass Killer. These guys drive me nuts. Give me my history. And now it's just reloading that stupid. Alright, I've got to do a reload here. And that's going to reload this Antifa's First Mass Killer video. Maybe. Morning time is not the best for my internet either. A lot of people online. Oh, now it's switching to my history, and then it's going to jump out. I think I have got my history. So we're going to go to... Oh no, it's regenerating again. Hang with me. I'm trying to find a Blind Bob's video. There's his girlfriend. There's his sister. There he is. There's one of his friends from high school. There's a 57-year-old guy who was just visiting his son that got killed for standing in the wrong crowd. This was probably one of the trainers. Okay, so we're going to go to a page called MXCX. Okay, so let me go there. Is that where I got it at? Yep. So I could play something for you, like, well, let's see. His band was the band that he played in. That would seem appropriate. No, it's in a garage. Let's see. How did I find Bob's? Maybe. Hold on, Bob's might be in this. Oh man, how did I find Bob's? I really didn't prepare this. Well, maybe I just searched for Bob. Let's do that. Go up here to search for blind Bob. I can't find the video that I found videos of his band, but blind Bob's. Oh, there we go. Here's one. White Snake live tonight, 5 months ago. Yeah, you just do a search for Blind Bob's, you come all kinds of videos. So, all these gadgets.
So here's an. It's gonna be tonight. When you know I'm flying.
So that's Blind Bob's, I think. Yeah, that's definitely looking at that little, just a little space back in there where they play. Yeah, that's Bob. So anyway, now I got to try and find my way back home here on my silly device that I use here. Remove. Auto. 106. Love to digs for some old videos of Bob's. Yeah, I just type in search for Bob's. Oh, your Wi-Fi blows. Hell, I may have all kind of screwed up problems here myself. I'll start running too many things at once. My machine won't do it. My voice goes crazy. Hey, there we go. I reloaded it, and I guess it looks like I'm not buffering. So that's pretty much what I come to say. I just wanted to make my predictions. Oh, I'm good. Yeah. Kind of want to make my predictions, and let's see if I got any more photos that I need to just make a folder and do a video. But you know, that's work. I want somebody else to go out there and do the work. I just kind of make my prediction. Only thing I did was I made some videos of him. I think it's him in a garage in Bellevue, whatever it is, where he and then I have an overhead from the, you know, this is cool. Let's see if I can find, you know, I'll try and play something else. I don't know if I downloaded it. I should, but I should find it on here. Hold on, let me see what I had on. Belmont, is that what it is? It's Bell something over there where he's from. Can't remember of it. Let's see if I can find my aerial. My history here. Let's see a aerial view of this. There's videos that I could go through. I could download here and line these up and do a hang. I didn't intend on doing a hang or two. I'm going to be out there pushing my lawnmower while it's still cool. Right here, this one. Get a add share screen. You see right in here, right outside, here's the door, and there was two motorcycles parked right here. Shell casings. Lots of them. Somebody standing here, standing right here. These are all police. This is a policeman shooting at this guy. And then he dashes behind motorcycles and comes and tries to run in the front door. And then there's a standing out here that shoots him. I'm not sure exactly if we see his bullets or if these are hits right here. But oh, just missed the bullet there. There's some bullet back here. Like probably 4 bullets, the first 4 bullets, and then he got here, and then he was shooting in this direction, which we'll see a picture of that. Alright, if we pause it right here, we see all the shell casings here. We see all this blood right here on the sidewalk. There's no blood on the sidewalk. There's no blood here. There's no blood here. There's blood out here in the street. All the blood is right here in front of this green building right there. One spot. A good concentration. Got shot right there. Right there. Look at all the blood right there. And look at all the shells right here. With these shells, people people that were standing right here, all this sidewalk was full of people from that blood spot all the way to Ned's doorway down here. And all those people ran from the sidewalk there in the Ned's. This group right here where his sister was got shot by him shooting this way. 2 motorcycles sitting right here shooting this way. Maybe more than 2 motorcycles, I don't know. And then he came through, at least behind 2 of these motorcycles, came around the fence and tried to get into Ned's. But look at how much blood in this one place. There's no blood here, no blood here, no blood any place else. All the blood is in one place, and that's where his sister was standing. Does that sound like a mass murder, or does that sound like vengeance murder? I think he might have popped off a shot before he got in the door. So here we are again. Shoot me. That sounds good, right? So here's the blood spot again. No blood spots here. No blood spots, and all these people that ran, all these people from right here ran down that fence and went in that doorway. No blood spots. He didn't shoot any of them while they was running away. He was shooting at this one group of people right here, which does not go along with the idea of a mass shooting. It goes along with the idea of a vengeance murder. Murdered the whole group of people. He just murdered the whole that was with his sister. He's like just pissed at that group. I'm just going to take you guys out. You guys have screwed me. You guys made me look like a fool. I've been picked on all my life. I got a gun in my car. I'm just going to shoot all you people right here. And then I'm going to run in. Maybe I'll shoot some more people inside Ned's that I know in there that I saw tonight that I wanted. But maybe I'll get my ass out the back door and back over to my car. This happened here. So here's the cops were. You can understand why the cops would be hanging around the parking lot. You don't want people stealing shit out of people's cars. Be their place. They got a direct wire from inside Ned's to them in this parking lot. So Ned's just gets on the horn on the walkie-talkie and says, "Hey man, somebody's shooting people," and you see that guy reporting something, talking on a radio. So all the cops got to do is just drive up here, stop his car, get out, come around the back of the car, and shoot him. Bam, bam, bam. At the same time, somebody's coming from somewhere across that street. There's one other cop that came. The parking lot. She was 22, he was 24. I'm not sure about the ages yet. Is this the media portraying this? Yeah, they're portraying it as a mass shooting. I'm portraying it as a murder. As like a vengeance murder. You don't kill your sister in a mass shooting incident. You kill strangers, you know. How the hell that's just a 1 in a umpteen million chance that you would be randomly shooting at a crowd because you're a mad mass shooter, and oops, my sister was in there. Are you kidding me? So there you go, Carl. Isn't that, it's kind of kind of a cool story. I don't know if he's keeping up with it, but I had to make a hangout about something, I guess. Get my mind off things, and this has got my mind off. Although I feel like I'm just waiting. Now I just wait for them to give me more videos or more information that's gonna. But I'm not saying that the guy is not Antifa crazy too. I'm just saying that this was not an Antifa motivated event. This was not I don't think this was motivated by any political views that this guy had. Did it upset you a lot? Yeah. I could see how that would be. Well, maybe it'll make people step back a second and think about, what kind of things are influencing them and where it ends up at. I don't know. You got a couple friends that were down there. Yeah. Yeah, and it was a lot of people. I thought it was like 27 people or something. That's a lot of people. It could have been a whole bunch more if they didn't have cops down there patrolling that. Now, here's one place where do we need cops? Yeah. Yeah. Or we need a lot of armed citizens. One of the two. I don't know, but in a situation like this, you got to have somebody there ready to. One of the deceased was from out of town. The old guy. This was pretty efficient resolution. I'm not sure what that efficient resolution. You're getting above my vocabulary. So I thought it was an interesting story. I'm probably the sun is coming up and I better get out there and mow my lawn. Shooter was able to shoot for 30 seconds only. That is it. Don't you just love that? That is that is spot on. When that kind of thing happens, that's the kind of things that discourages other shooters. I could get this thing started and it could be over with before I ever get anybody down. So you gotta love that part of it, Carl. All right, man. Hey, thanks for coming by and chatting with me, Carl. It's really interesting chat with somebody who knows the neighborhood and stuff. It's been interesting for me to get to know the neighborhood. So that's YouTube. All right, I'm out of here. Jefferson T. Rowe. Peace. Later, man. We'll see you, Carl.